As you all know by now, I've decided to dedicate my month of April to reading and celebrating Japanese culture. So when I saw the big announcement over on Jack and Shelley's channels of a picture book readathon in April, I didn't know how it could fit into my already packed schedule. But somehow, the universe worked its magic. And here I am with a short and sweet video to make you dream of Japanese lands. Jack over on Spreadbook Joy and Shelley Swearingen have launched an idea for this month that seemed not only playful but quite challenging for readers like myself. They've invited all readers to spend some time in the company of picture books, keeping in mind that they can be enjoyed at any age. But when you've never been a big fan of picture books, like myself, it can be quite difficult to start. So maybe this is way out of the box, or maybe some could consider this an art book more than a picture book. But I've decided to bring to your attention a watercolor travel journal, Impressions of Japan, by the artist Cloé Fontaine. My version is in French, but there is an English version as well, though they are both out of print, so you can consider them vintage treasures to be found in used bookshops. Cloé Fontaine is a multi-talented artist with an architect degree and experience as a curator in some of the biggest museums in the world. And yet, she has been faithful to her first love of painting throughout the years. Her journeys around the world have been documented in what she calls travel notebooks, collections of watercolor impressions and memories of unique moments in time. This Japanese notebook has been a revelation of color and vibration for me. If you can clearly see the architect's hand in all the interior and temple sketches, the other details have such pure joy in them, you cannot help but feel her own excitement in discovering such a fascinating world. The book has 4 chapters, covering everything from landscapes to architecture, from local habits to costumes and accessories, and even a cheeky interpretation of modern times with manga in the end. You lose yourself in the elegance of the watercolors, only to bring them together with a phrase or two. Like this, for instance. Pavilions woven with gold and silver, relaxing temples, crystal architecture. I walk the streets of Kyoto in the early morning. I feel so good. Sensitivity and refinement, fragility and purity. Architecture has never fascinated me quite so much. Quietly, I put my shoes next to Aya's, and like all Japanese people, I slide gently on the floors. Wood, paper, so much elegance and simplicity, transparencies. I would gladly sit for years watching these temples of the past, And what better way of enjoying this visual travel experience than with a playful cup of Japanese tea. For this occasion, I've chosen Lupicia's decaf black tea, flavored with Sakura blossoms. A feast of spring for my taste buds and my eyes, since I've chosen this special cup with 2 delicate koi swimming about. A moment to savor and to imagine a distant me in a Japanese garden, wearing a beautiful silk kimono and talking to the cherry blossoms. This wasn't your usual picture book, I guess. But it was a book filled with pictures that makes me dream. An escape into my imaginary Japan and an opportunity to enjoy a different kind of reading with little guidance from word and infinite freedom through color. Do have a look at all the Picture This Readathon videos. You can find them through the hashtag below, and of course check out Jack and Sherry's channels. They're such an inspiration here in the BookTube community. Thank you ladies for hosting this readathon. Until next time, enjoy your reading and your ritual.